Well, howdy ho, 2P race fans. Biz here, your local legend. I'm going to say local legend because, well, I live in a town of 100 people and I'm a legend. What can I say? Anyways, just want to do a short little video. Haven't made one in a couple days. Been kind of lazy, I guess, if you want to say, because I got to go to North Carolina. Heading out Thursday morning. Today is Tuesday evening. It's about almost 9 o'clock at night. Just wanted to do a little talking a little bit. I watched some recap of races last weekend. And man, it's like April, beginning of race season. And I watched several videos, not just a couple tracks here in Indiana, but I'm talking about all over. It's awful early in the race season to be getting kicked out of racetracks and barred and banned and fined, and a lot of these tracks nowadays. See, when 25, 30 years ago, I mean, it hasn't changed a whole lot, I guess, but 25, 30 years ago, you get an altercation in the pits. I mean, you might get barred for a couple races or something. But man, nowadays, tracks got all these cops and everything, and they'll arrest you. They'll arrest you for battery, and if you ram another car, I mean, that's like intimidation with a deadly weapon, and I mean, they ain't playing nowadays. And I know the old saying is, well, cars can be fixed, bodies can be repaired, but your life, well, that's the only one you got. So, I don't understand. What I don't understand is these cars nowadays, they're not like a car that you go out to the junkyard, you knock the windows out, you put some shady ass roll cage in it, and chain the doors or weld the doors together, and you go out there racing in a stock, or almost, I mean, people changed an intake and a cam and thought they had a race engine. That's what it used to be back in the day. Nowadays, I've got like $30,000 in my car, and it's just a street. It's just a. I don't even know what you call it. Every track calls it different. A street stock, a Thunder car, a super street. Wherever I go, whatever rules I fall in, that's what it is, I guess. I don't know, but I don't understand these people that's going out there and intentionally, ramming another guy, all because it's like they forget that it's dirt track. And yes, I understand there's some intentional stuff going on. Sorry, I'm trying to burn some old wood that I got. I know that there's some intentional stuff going on. People's fighting for that lead. Everybody wants to win. That's the ultimate goal, is everybody wants to win. But it seems like every week somebody's putting somebody in the wall, or somebody will do a slide job and the other person just retaliates because they got in front of them. Or, they try to go and pass, and we don't have mirrors in our car. Imagine that. So we don't, I mean, I can't really tell if I'm past somebody. I just hope and pray, really. But it's like the retaliation has gotten horrible. And I've put a lot of money and a lot of my time, a lot of effort into my car. And it's like, so if I pass somebody for the lead, God give me that chance. I've never won before. But, and they get mad because I'm beating them. or I beat them and they come and just destroy my car, destroy his car. Like, what's the point of that? I'm not understanding. Everybody says, well, this is a dying sport and, you know, it's hard to get car counts. Well, no kidding. Sorry about that. But, you know, it's like, well, yeah, it's a dying sport. It's gotten way out of control on money. Little guy, you know, he can still build a car. I mean, there's cars out there that sit behind somebody's garage or in somebody's garage that you might be able to pick up for, you know, $1,000 or $1,500. You could build a small little 355. Put it down in there. And go out to the track. But it's like, well, some of these guys are just outrageous, and it's all for like $500 or $600 to win. Like, you go, and people don't believe me, go out there, go call a chassis builder and say, hey, I want a new chassis, and I want a rolling chassis. I want everything ready to go except for motor and transmission. See what that dude will cost you. I guarantee you it's going to cost between $25,000 and $30,000. And it's just, like I said, yeah, I got a lot of money wrapped up in my car. I mean, heck, the engine, I got $15,000 in the engine. And it ain't, I mean, I think it's a nice engine, but there's people out there that's got a lot more than I got in it. And but I just don't know why people are out there to destroy everybody. I mean, if I can and my kids ain't got nothing to do on the weekends, you know, I take all my kids with me. Well, what kind of message does that send to the kids? I mean, that's somebody's dad out there, and you're out there acting like an idiot, trying to ram them with your car, trying to destroy their car, possibly get somebody hurt, and there their kids are up in the stands watching everything. I just don't know. It's almost like, is it time? I mean, I hate to say it, but is it a time to, you know, try to sell everything, just take my losses, and, you know, maybe go on about my day on another project? You know, I've got my my Trans Am sitting over there. Heck, I mean, I could do videos on restoring it and putting a nice engine down in it and going to the drag strip. I mean, it's still racing. No, it's not dirt racing, but it's still racing. And, you know, I don't see a whole lot of people tearing other everybody's cars up at the drag strip. So, I don't know. It's just getting kind of awkward out there, I guess. I just don't see the point in tearing the crap out of everybody's stuff or causing an altercation in front of kids. I mean, if you do it in front of a kid, so let's say you go out, you wait till the pits, okay? And you go over to somebody else's pit stall and their kids are there, and you go and you start beating them up, or you start yelling and cussing and blah, 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 blah. You know, I'm sorry to say, but nowadays, man, that's a felony. That's battery in front of kids. That is a felony. Is it really worth going to jail, catching a felony charge, not being able to race at that track anymore? Because let's face it, they're dying out. People are selling the land because it's worth more value to sell it to some big corporation than it is to keep the track going. You know, Mount Pillier didn't open up this year in Indiana so far. Gas City's up for sale. You know, Gas City's right on the interstate. Great location for a racetrack. Small town. It's a well-known, you know, sprint car track. And I think it's up for sale, and they want a lot of money for it. And they'll probably get it because it's prime location. It's like, what's the point of sitting here building and spending all this money on a car and then come on the weekend, there's not a track around me within, well, I mean, you got Circle City, but then again, I took my car down there, and what I thought I was going to race in the class, they don't even have that class there. I didn't know. They had something else that was called an Indiana Super Stock or something like that. I figured that's what my car would be, and it's not. They have a whole different rules. They have a whole body rule. They have it's a sportsman's class. It's not my car. So now everybody's complaining about my car being in the other class, and it's like I don't know anymore. But I just wanted to make a quick video. It's not too long, and just trying to figure out, all this hate and all this animosity between all the race car drivers when we're all trying to, keep tracks going and just doing a hobby, trying to get away from the real world for a few hours on the weekend. Throughout the wintertime, I work 60, 70 hours a week, 7 days a week. There's time in the wintertime, I don't take days off. I work 7 days a week for four months straight. And it's like, I can't wait till racing gets here, because that's my little time to get away from everything. But, leave a comment, like the video. I got to figure out how to get some people. I got a lot of subscribers. I appreciate everybody, but I got to figure out how to get people to interact with me. You watch the video, just give a little thumbs up, give a like, comment on what your thoughts are. Here's my fire. It's been going now for, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, trying to burn a bunch of wood, a bunch of termites. Been sitting when we bought the house. But anyways, I gotta get ready for work, go to work. But you know what do we do? Do I race a few times and see how it goes, and maybe pack it all up, sell it all? Maybe somebody else can get some better use out of it than what I can, and maybe we can start on the Trans Am, and I'll have support. I think I'll have support on that. But we get that Trans Am going. I got Morocco, I got Bunker Hill, I got Muncie, I've got it used to be called IRP, I don't know what it's called now. Then it was Lucas Oil, and then I think they tore it down, I don't know. But anyways, Indianapolis, I got some good ties with some of the bigger drag racing companies in Brownsburg. Maybe we could do that for a while. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I can use my engine out of the street stock or not. But I don't know. They're built a little different, but I'll have my engine builder just build me another engine, I reckon. But I don't know. Leave a comment. But we're getting ready to head to North Carolina Thursday morning, and I will see y'all when we get back. Maybe do a little video. It depends on scenery and stuff, and we might be able to try to catch a race down that way. I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk to you later. Have a good night.